Hey, what's going on? I'm Devin,
I'm Jeff.
and we are Basic Bros Reaction. Alright, so we are here with another reaction, and today we're going to be doing a special Throwback Thursday, and we're going to be checking out one of the original big time girl groups, Girls' Generation. And we're going to be doing a song that is somewhat, I feel like, divisive, which is why we're doing it with I Got a Boy. And so with me, at first, I didn't really like Girls' Generation that much when I was first getting into K-pop, because I kind of thought of them as being more of like the kind of cutesy, girly style, and so I really wasn't like feeling it at first. So I didn't really check them out too much. But then, as I got more into K-pop, I was kind of like, you gotta know a little bit about your history if you're going to be like a real fan and everything like that. And Girls' Generation had such an impact on girl groups and K-pop in general. So I decided to go and kind of check them out and everything like that. And that, even though at first it wasn't really my style, I kind of learned that they had like a lot of different styles to them, and they did a lot of different concepts, and they were that group. Back in the day, like,
didn't hear very many songs. So.
Their singing was on point, their dancing was on point, their visuals were on point. Like, everything was just like so great even back then. And so it's kind of like I grew to develop an appreciation for them, because you hear about the current girl groups who will be like, oh yeah, Girls' Generations were like our idols and who we looked up to, so you have to kind of check them out. And like I said, I can completely see why they are that group.
Yeah, I think like Red Velvet is like their juniors.
Yes.
So that's about pretty much my knowledge of Girls' Generation. I know there's a girl in the group called Tiffany Young. I'm a fan of Tiffany. Tiffany, if you're watching, I'm a
fan. But yeah, so we're gonna be checking out I Got a Boy, and I've seen the video and heard the song a ton, but you haven't actually seen the video or heard the song. And this was back, so you gotta keep in mind as you're watching the video that this is a throwback, so kind of keep that in mind. And so a lot of people either love or hate this song, because it's probably going to remind you of something like a Red Velvet, where it kind of goes all over the place. So you kind of see where Red Velvet got it from a little bit.
Let's just get to it, man.
So here we go. We're going to be starting in 3, 2, 1. You can totally tell this is. Yeah, you can tell that this is a whole video. Yeah. This is some pretty cool effects for back then.
That's pretty good.
So you can tell they got a nice budget with this one. These are some cool looks.
She was fierce.
A
little swacking. Oh, whoa. That's completely switched up.
iconic line. So yeah, they got great vocals and can dance, and yeah, look great. So yeah, this is really colorful.
Is that a wig? Is that? Oh, that's her actual hair.
That's her hair, yeah. I mean, I know wig expert.
Yeah, I think it's like an actual one. How many? Nine?
Yeah, back then. But there was like there was a bulk story, but they lost a member.
Oh, I think
And
that
then-
was Tiffany. So.
Yeah. So yeah, switching it up.
I feel like I've listened to 3 different songs.
Yeah, I told you this is gonna be going kind of like all over the place. But this is like one of the first songs, to, like K-pop songs, that kind of do that style. So that's why I said it's like divisive because
Oh,
yeah.
oh. Yeah, flip.
It switches up again.
Oh. Oh, it's Tiffany. She's my favorite.
Okay, you gotta switch it up again. Now they're doing a little vocal flex now, so like a little wink, a little half wink.
Yeah.
Don't stop. Let's bring it back to 140.
I love when like groups like they harmonize and stuff like that. Another break.
Got like ribbons for shoelaces. What happened? Why she slapping? Did he just tie her shoes?
She don't need no man to tie her shoes. Alright. There's a place. So that was a lot to take in.
That
But what
was,
you
that was like 6 songs in one. I felt like I could just make 3 different songs. The song itself, I think the actual chorus was okay, yeah, but everything else it was everywhere. Not sure, huge fan of that song, but yeah, I like the Tiffany parts obviously. The colors, a lot of colors. You could definitely tell that was a little bit older, but still the production was like pretty nice. It wasn't too. Had some pretty cool effects at the beginning, where it, like freeze frame and shit like that. But yeah, the vocals. I mean, I figured they already had vocals because, I mean, my girl Tiffany gets I knew that they had that shit on lock. Yeah, so. How do you feel about this video?
I
You said
mean,
it's divisive.
it was, yeah, because just like you were saying, it was all over the place, and it was like, from what I understand, and I just speak like I know everything, so, but from what I understand, it was one of the first like times that like a big group had done that style, because we see it a lot now with a lot of groups where they'll kind of switch up their sound like in the middle where it sounds like almost two different songs. You see that like in
There's a lot of
Red
YG
Velvet,
songs.
YG stuff. I was about to say like Blackpink and stuff like that, but this was like one of the first time that like a big girl group had like done that style, even though they went like a couple different places.
Yeah.
But so it was just kind of like, it was cool in that sense. And I always, like I said, I always have appreciation for things that are outside the box per se, and trying something new, whether it works or not. You know, I appreciate that the effort was put to try something different. You know, I personally, that's not like my favorite Girls' Generation song by any means, but I like that they went for it. They switched up the different styles and everything like that. And like I said, of course, visually the vocals were on point, visuals were on point, the production was on point, like all that stuff was cool. The transitions to me from the different styles was a little jarring. They weren't quite as smooth, but I appreciate that they did it, and that kind of has become a trend. So now when it happens in K-pop songs and whatnot, it's like, you know, it's kind of like, it's almost to be expected, where, you know, a lot of songs sound like almost two different songs put together, or in some cases three or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah. So, what would you give it?
That's a tough one. I love my girls. I shouldn't say I love. I like them a lot. I've grown to love them.
Okay.
Because back in the day, I was more of a 21 fan. So, you know, which we'll do a video for them, of course. But I will give it. You know. Just trying to keep in mind, like I'm trying to put my head back into like realizing that like this isn't like a current song and current visuals and current like stuff. But
you ain't gotta explain nothing to me, man.
I got to though, you know, because I gotta let you know where my head's at, so you can kind of, you know, have a discussion before we come with our rating, you know. Even though it is my rating, but you know, I. 6.5.
Okay. I'd probably give it like a 6 or something like that. Wasn't a huge fan of the song. I guess I'd bump it up 6.5 just for Tiffany. My girl Tiff. So, I mean, 0.5 bump just for having one person in there. I feel like that's pretty significant. So.
Well, they have Jessica in it too. Well, that's before Jessica left.
Dang,
That's a whole nother, like, we could go have a long discussion.
I think I know which one she was, because she was always on camera. She was on camera a lot, but I wasn't positive, so I didn't want to just scream out, oh, is that Jessica? And then just look dumb.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we looked dumb in the other video where we kept talking like
that Minnie. Oh, that's Minnie. Oh, never mind.
And we're gonna look dumb in plenty of other videos, so it's not gonna be the first time. It's not gonna be the last time. But anyways, in the comments below, let us know what you would rate Girls' Generation I Got a Boy. And don't forget, if you like what you saw, to subscribe and like this video. And once again, I am Devin.
I'm Jeff.
And we are Basic Bros Reaction.